Here's my 1 minute patch note summary for patch 12.5. Ari has received small nerfs to her W and E. These changes will have very little effect on her in my opinion. She'll remain a very strong pick in solo queue. Gwen has received nerfs to her passive and E. The target of these nerfs seems to be her flexibility in pro play, but as a result, her already poor win rate in solo queue will only get worse. Kennen has received a damage buff on his W passive. A nice buff for Kennen players, but it's not going to shake up the solo queue meta. Misfortune will now spawn with maximum strut stacks. It's a very small quality of life change for Misfortune players, and the impact should be inconsequential. Samira has received buffs to her base stats and ultimate cooldown. She was already in a reasonable place. I think these changes should cement her as a solid pick in solo queue. Seraphine has received changes which seemingly try to push her more towards the support role. I think these changes will do a decent job, and we should see less Seraphine mid and more play in the bot lane. However, I do think it's likely she'll still be outclassed by the other strong enchanter supports. Shinzo has received nerfs to his E and ultimate. These nerfs seem to be targeting his consistency in pro play, but from a solo queue perspective I think they could be quite strong nerfs. The invulnerability uptime in his ultimate being reduced in particular could make a decent impact in his solo queue win rate. Look out for part 2 where we discuss Master Yi and Hullbreaker.